Effects and Pedals, Arena Corner.
Hey guys, what's up? Billy Cardigan here with Daniel from the Red Panda Company, which is a pedal company.
Yeah, based out of Detroit, Michigan.
But you have some cool pedals here with different colors and shapes, including this new one, which is a gray pedal.
We do. This gray pedal you're seeing here is the Tensor, and it is a tape stop time warp pitch shifting pedal.
So what that's doing is it's making the guitar sound different than how it sounded before by changing many things about the sound of the guitar.
Sorry, missed that.
I said it's making the sound different than how it sounded before by changing many things about the sound.
Yeah, that's correct.
Wow. So there was a whole jazz band inside the box that was playing the music. How did you make the drummer play it? I mean, there's so many beats in here. You would never need a drummer.
Well, yeah.
And I do understand that this amp has something to do with Ryan Adams.
Yeah, so this company here, Benson Amps, they were making this amp for Ryan Adams, and he knows I like to make chorus sounds, so he asked me if I would make the chorus sounds for this amp.
Well, Ryan Adams is a very cool country rock musician, so this is a cool country rock amp that he glued a chorus box into. What is this one?
The COsmonaut is our reverb. It's a modulated reverb, so it's supposed to feel like you're just in space, kind of just lost in space.
And it has a very cool picture of an astronaut on there.
Yeah, COsmonaut.
A cosmonaut.
Yeah.
So it's a white pedal with a picture of a cosmonaut, which is, I think, the same thing as an astronaut. And it's a cool picture, so even if you don't like the sound of the pedal, you can just buy it for the picture and just nail it to your wall or do something like that. So I made a little handout about one of your pedals from your company, and I want to see how accurate it is.
Okay.
So it's the JHS VCR, and what I said is it's a black pedal with the rainbow colors.
Yes.
It's the Ryan Adams' pedal.
Yep.
It looks like an old tape. It has 3 knobs. It has a country rock sound because he's a country rock, and it's pedal for sounding like Ryan Adams sounds.
We generally try not to stick with one genre because it can be used for any genre of music.
But it says it's the Ryan Adams pedal,
Right.
and he's a country rock man.
Well, but his newer stuff has a very much like an 80s vibe that's not just country rock. It's more like, it's a little bit like the Smiths. I wouldn't pin it to that genre.
But that's what it is.
But it's not.
Well, all right.
Perfect.
Now how is it?
That's better.
Let's talk about some of the new pedals you have here. You got a new white pedal called the Condor. What's up with this?
So it's analog, and it's an EQ/overdrive, and also does some resonant filtering. Has a parametric EQ for the mids, so you can either you can choose the frequency that you want to either cut or to boost, and then change the Q of that for either something really aggressive and or something more subtle.
So I didn't understand anything you just said. Wow, that sounded very cool. The pedal has a very nice, tight rock sound that you could use to make Ryan Adams. It sounded a lot like Ryan Adams too because it came out of this amp. That sounded pretty darn cool to my ears, and it did. The amp did flavor it with a Ryan Adams type of tone.
So the audio signal from the guitar will be transformed into a 3.5 kilovolt electric discharge. That electrical bolt will be harvested and turned back into a analog signal. So,
And it makes a hard rock sound. It makes the guitar sound different from how it sounded before.
just listen. Yeah.
So this is, you could make a Led Zeppelin style song and watch the lightning as it goes.
I hope you can. Yeah. I mean, I think Led Zeppelin did just fine without this pedal. But only if they had it. Imagine that. I don't know, man.
Then it could be more hard rock than what they already did.
Well, that's. I'm not gonna comment on that. But anyway.
You have lots of sizes of T-shirt, and it's got a kill switch. Wait. Kill switch.
So you can use this to make your guitar sound weird and worse than how it sounded before. And I like how you have some very interesting, weird pictures on there, such as a kangaroo vomiting on a cat, which is a very weird image, but it's also funny and humorous when the cartoons are vomiting on each other. Pink pedal.
Makes the guitar sound different from how it sounded before. Well, yeah, that's always the premise.
Many buttons and knobs.
Yeah.
Good rock sound.
Well, good modulation, good pitch shift, if you will.
Makes weird sounds.
Makes extra weird sounds by use of a knob called the Magic.
And used by many different rock artists.
It's one of our top sellers.
So this is 100% accurate?
Well, it doesn't read like our catalog.
So it makes the guitar sound different from how it sounded before, and it makes the weird guitar sound.
Yeah, like most of the pedals we make.
So these seem like very cool pedals. So you said this is a compressor, which is a pedal that doesn't do anything. It's just there for decoration.
It's a reverb.
Banshee reverb. So why? So reverb is when the guitar sounds like in the space that it's not in. So what does the Banshee have to do with that?
It's ghostly.
What is the inspiration for being so frightening and scary? Do you like to horrify people like Wes Craven or Fred Krueger? Well, see, I love heavy metal and hard rock music, but sometimes the themes are very scary. Some of the Slayer songs and Metallica songs give me the goosebumps and the chills, so I can only listen to the beginning, but then when they start singing, I have to turn it off because the themes are too graphic and very scary.
It's understandable.
You're going places, man. You're gonna run one of these fucking covers.
Thank you, I hope to. Well, I also wrote a book. It's called Obtuse Chambers, and it's a guitar pedal short stories.
Okay. Good shiterature for in the studio, perhaps. When you're on tour and you're about to poop up someone's bathroom the next morning, you take obtuse chambers in there and you flourish. Or flush.
This has been a Shy Boys production.